there, it's Mandy from Designer Chameleon. Today I'm going to be setting up my journal for the month of July using my new Petunias kit that I just designed. It was shipped out to all of my patrons on Patreon who voted for this theme, I think a week or so ago, and I'm so excited to dive in and try out these new stickers. As always, the main kit is a main sheet, then a headers sheet, and a sheet with days and date numbers. The kits always come with these three basics. And then in addition to those, for the collection, some extra fun, we have the extra large stickers. We have some highlights that you can use in so many fun different ways. We also have a sheet of washi strips, and I will be using, as always, my currently pages that I do every month in my journal. If you enjoy setup videos, please give this a like so more people can find my videos from month to month. And also, I'd love it if you subscribe and ring the bell so that you're notified when new videos are ready. Let's go ahead and dive into the very first page. I like to welcome every month with just a calendar page. Keep it simple and easy. These are printables that I always have available for my patrons, again, over on Patreon. If you haven't checked it out, please check out the link in the description box below. Everyone who signs up to be a patron in the month of June will receive the Petunia kit, as well as voting on the next kit for August. You will also have access to all of the downloads that I've ever posted, including every calendar, whether it's dated or not. So check it out. The thing I've been doing this year is adding washi tape to my calendar pages, and since this kit actually has its own washi tape, we'll go ahead and use that. I think I'll grab the yellow and purple just to kind of keep this page all in the same color scheme. I think I'm probably going to go from page to page that way. I don't know why. They all blend together, but I'm keeping it cohesive. So we'll go ahead and rip this guy in half just to give us a little extra accent at the top and at the bottom. It really can't get any easier than that. We have our cover page, it's cute, it's ready to go. So let's jump into the next page, which is our currently spread. There's just something about these little hanging baskets. I don't know, they make me smile every time. I'm going to go with the purple ones for this setup, although you can totally mix them. I thought about putting the hanging baskets all the way across the top of the page, but then I remembered that I would run out of room pretty quickly. So I just have a couple, although I will in a second end up running out of room regardless. Once I plop these down after I get them straight, I'm going to add in just a little tiny dot of black at the top of the hanging basket rope, just kind of to make it look like it's actually hanging on something. Then I'll go ahead and add my currently header. I really thought I wanted it on the planter, but then once I saw it there, I thought it covered up too much of it. So we're going to move it up above, and I think it looks much better there. Although I do think that my planter is a tiny bit crooked, but we're just gonna go with that. I'll take my strip of washi and I'm going to cut this one in half as well, only this time I think I'll just go ahead and use the scissors. I know that I want to put some extra stickers on the ends of each strip, but I haven't quite decided what that's going to look like yet. So we're playing it by ear. I don't have this page laid out ahead of time, which is something that I do once in a while, and some months I don't. The months where I do, I think that they always turn out just a little bit cleaner and a little bit more organized, but I'm just not having that kind of a day. So we're gonna just jump in and play. I hope that you do the same thing with your planner. It just makes it more relaxing, I think, when you get to just jump in and grab a sticker and try it out, move it around. It really is about the journey and about having fun at the end of the day. I think for this particular layout, I'm going to try and make it a little bit more symmetrical. Normally, I kind of avoid keeping things super symmetrical. I don't know why, I just like the more organic vibe, but for this one, it just feels right with the hanging baskets. I have hanging baskets actually at my house most years across the front porch, and I always love looking at them kind of mirroring each other from side to side. So we're going with that same kind of a vibe, and I don't like having stickers right in the middle spine of my page. I don't know how you are, but I just feel like it breaks down the spine that much quicker. And when you fill your journal with lots of stickers and washi strips, craft paper, all the things. I just figure we can give the spine a little bit of a break by not going so tight into the corner. It's something that I've learned along the way. I don't mind the way that the stickers look when you split them, so we're gonna go with it. For the rest of this page, just for the prompts, aside from adding a couple of little decorative lines by the currently header up at the top, I'm just going to make a stripe with my Tombow markers. I picked out a couple of colors that really match the flowers nicely, and it makes for a quick and pretty setup. There's a reason people have been using these markers to create little backgrounds for what seems like forever at this point. It just always works and always looks cute. So I'll go ahead and speed this part up so that you don't have to watch me draw, I think it's 24 different colored lines. Okay, lines are in, prompts are in for my things I'm currently doing, reading, enjoying, etc. for the month. You can see that I ran out of space at the bottom. This is what happens when you don't lay out your page ahead of time, but that's okay. Again, live and learn. It's more about the journey than it is about making everything perfect. I wish sometimes that things could be perfect, but it's always good for me to remember that it doesn't have to be that way. There's something special about just letting things be, letting it work its way out. So we'll go on to the first week of the month. For me personally, I just want to have everything July all together. So since the month starts in the middle of the week, I'm going to do a spread just for those 4 first days in July before you get into a full week, if that makes sense. 4th of July this year for us is going to be a bit bittersweet. I can't remember the last time we weren't camping on 4th of July, but this year we actually have no plans. My husband wants to stick close to home because our older dog has been having a hard time lately, so it'll be pretty low-key, maybe a little bonfire in our fire pit by the driveway, hanging out with the dogs, definitely a few glasses of wine, or maybe a lot of glasses of wine, but again, pretty low-key. If you have any fun plans for 4th of July, drop them in the comments below. Maybe I can live vicariously through you, my planner friends, and all of the fun things that you will have going on for the holiday. I'll be thinking about you when I'm by my fire pit with the dogs and my glass of wine. Box is done. Time for the fun part with the stickers. So this week, from the way I'm setting it up anyway, it's going to start on a Thursday. So we'll just go ahead and plop in the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday stickers. We'll add in the dates, and then from there, again, I really didn't have a plan with this setup. So we'll just kind of see what feels right in the moment. Lately, I've been trying to prioritize my drawing time, as well as learning how to use my new camera setup that I'm not going to say struggling with, but working the kinks out of. I think that the lighting is still a little bit off, but it's not that bad. I'm getting used to it. I'm learning. The new things are always tough, no matter what it is. So I keep reminding myself that the first time you do something is always the hardest, but then once you get used to it, you can look back and remember that it's so easy now that you've worked out all the kinks. So I'm looking forward to that moment where I feel like I've worked out all the kinks. The month of July also happens to be the anniversary of when I opened up my private shop. I branched out from Etsy. I still have my Etsy shop, but my actual website shop is my main priority. So with that anniversary in mind, I've been setting myself quite a few goals to do some new things, make some fun changes, and add some new and exciting perks to my patrons over on Patreon. I'm really looking forward to it, but it's just a lot of new that I'm trying to do all at the same time. I am one of those people that actually embraces change, looks forward to it, gets excited about change. So it's all good things. It's just you know, when you're a one-woman shop and you do everything yourself and you don't have anyone to train you and teach you the ropes and give you the suggestions, it gets a little bit daunting sometimes. So we're working through it, but again, I am really excited. I hope you'll stick with me and check out the new things coming next month. I'm nearly happy with this spread. I just feel like it needs a touch of something extra. I'm going to go ahead and grab that lilac-y, lavendery color and add a bit of a drop shadow to these boxes just to make them pop a tiny little bit more. I think that subtle change makes all the difference on this page. I don't know about you, but sometimes when you just look at it and it's just missing something, a little tiny accent around the edges can go a long way. Didn't have a plan for this page layout. I'm really excited to turn the page and show you something new. Again, like I said, I've been trying to come up with a lot of fun and exciting new things for my patrons. So I have done actual printables that you can just paste into your journal or your planner or just use as a plain sheet of paper. Let me jump right in and show you. This printable can just be printed out and pasted straight into your journal. You have your whole week set up as well as a section for goals and things to do. I think it turned out so cute. And because I like options and I know you like options, you can print out a single sheet if you're just someone who wants to grab a regular sheet of paper and have no particular book that you have to put it in. Or if you are a happy planner, which I also do, you can use these printables. Super easy to add into your disc bound system and go from there. As you can see, they all have kind of the same look, a little bit different depending on the format, but I hope that you enjoy them as much as I do. These are all currently available for download for any of my patrons. So again, if you sign up this month, it's a full-blown Petunia party, no matter which format you enjoy. And now, if you're ready, let's go ahead and do a flip through. We've got our main calendar page, which is a printable. We have a spread for all of our currently prompts so that we can look back on our memories for this month of July 2021. We have a spread for the first week of July, which sort of falls in the middle of a week, so it gets its own little primetime 4-day spread. And then right after that is one more printable just for fun this month. We have Petunias with our top 3 goals, things to do, and everything else for the second week in July. I hope you've enjoyed this setup. And before I go, as always, I'd love to share a few of the posts that you all have made on Instagram and tagged me using my stickers from my shop. I always love to see what you guys put together. So if you do find any stickers from my shop in one of your spreads, please make sure to tag me so that I can share yours next time.